Jugaad is, quick fix solution as well.
I was the first television anchor at the age of 17 to host live news. The more you perform, the more you get paid.
Manipulate well.
Not follow others, follow your heart, follow your passion. Keep trying.
Just love yourself and follow your passions.
In this industry, upward 15 lakhs plus.
What's your name?
Hi, myself, I'm Pranesh.
What's your job?
Currently, I work as an associate director in a university. It's a
Okay.
UK and a US based university.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Since how long do you do this job?
Oh, mine is completely different. I did my engineering, and from there, I was a television presenter. I was a news presenter.
Okay.
From
Welcome
there-
back.
Yeah, it's been a long while that I'm seeing a camera. Yeah, I was a television presenter for almost 5 years. I
Okay.
started at the age of 17. I was the first television anchor at the age of 17 to host live news.
Wow.
And then I came into the university part.
Crazy. You said you study engineering?
Yes, I did my engineering.
Okay, like a lot of people in Bangalore.
Yes, it's just not in Bangalore. Mostly in South India, it's just engineering or medicine. A lot of people prefer. And we also have a saying. It's said if an engineer can do anything. So you study engineering, you do anything.
Yeah, kind of true.
Yeah, except engineering. Yeah, yeah, that's it.
So how did you end up in TV?
Oh, that was my passion. Being from a very introvert kid to a very, very different personality whom I am now. Yeah, it's just that interest out of during COVID is something that I interested a lot.
Okay, very interesting. What's your name?
My name is Mir.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
What's your job?
Well, I'm a digital marketing consultant.
Oh, I was in marketing before as well.
Fantastic.
How many years of experience do you have?
17 plus.
17 plus. Okay, a lot of wisdom here. How did you get into that field?
Well, I started my career with sales.
Okay.
And then, I got enticed about digital marketing. And slowly I started learning a little bit about digital marketing. And then I went on to do a course on digital marketing. And then after the course, I took up a job. And that's how my journey started.
So you basically trained all your life, like to like.
It's always
Have
been
no
a
more knowledge.
It's always been a learning experience.
Very nice. What's your name?
My name is Mokshit Malik.
Okay.
Mokshit.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from New Delhi.
What are you doing here?
Right now, I'm just traveling. We'll go to Udupi and we'll look at the nature of Karnataka. And then later on, we'll look for a job over here. Well, basically, I'm here for a job hunting.
Okay,
So-
perfect.
I'll look for some jobs and we'll see if I can get a better package. Then I'll completely relocate from Delhi to Bangalore.
Which industry are you working on?
I used to work with finance institution earlier, but now I'm open for everything so that I can shift to the state.
Okay, what's your name?
Shahul,
Nice to meet you.
thank you.
So, what is your job?
So I'm working as associate for a asset management company, and I'm working as an associate there.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
What is your background?
So,
How did you get into it?
So I did my masters in international business.
How did you become an associate?
So this is my third job. So before that, I worked for a consulting firm. So it's from there I got to know about this company, and that's how I applied here. So it was a kind of online application what I've done. So in careers, I came across this opening, and that's how I applied for this role.
I have a question about salary because here we talk also about salary. What
Okay.
was the salary range like for you as a TV presentator?
Oh, it depends. So I was a very budding personality back then. I was very young. I was the youngest, I would say.
Yes.
I was 17 years old. So I was paid on a hourly basis or a bulletin. We call it bulletin. So one half an hour or 1 hour slot of news that you press in, we call it as bulletin. So I was paid around 2,000, 2,500 in INR, Indian rupees, for a slot. It kept increasing of the experience that I had.
At the same time, you were studying as well.
Yeah, so I was in my first year of college.
Okay.
I was 17 years old. So, when I was 17 years old, studying and then earning simultaneously, that was a huge amount back then.
And now, like in your new job,
I would say it is a decent two-figure LPA that I get.
Annum?
2-digit LPA, yeah, per annum.
okay, beautiful. Your previous job, what was your salary range?
My salary was around 12 lakhs
Okay.
per
Annum?
year, and 12 lakhs per annum. And for me, that was enough because I'm not married, single person, just enjoying in that kind of money in India. That's it.
Great. What did you do to get to this position?
I worked in world's renowned financial institution for 6 years. I worked over there for quite a long time, and when I joined, my salary was only 20,000. When I worked hard, changed my departments to get a better salary, and after that, I was earning good, but unfortunately met with an accident, and that is the reason why I had to
Okay.
leave my job. And Delhi, Delhi is polluted. That is the reason why I wanted to shift to a place which is near to good hill stations.
Yeah,
So I
Delhi is
think
known for that.
Karnataka is best for that.
Okay, nice. You said it pays well. Can you give me like a range of salary, for example, for a fresher and for a 15 plus years experience?
Fresher, I would say, it start with anything but around 25,000, 50,000 rupees per month. And then when, as you grow in this industry, it pays you anything upwards 15 lakhs plus
15 lakhs per annum.
per annum.
Can I know what is the salary range in your industry?
So per year, like the average range is from 16 LPA to 32, but it depends on like your experience and your last round salary and all that.
Like always. You said you increased your salary over the years. How did you do it?
Sticking to the same company, working hard over there, getting better salary hikes,
Okay.
and earning incentives.
Did you negotiate your salary over the years?
Yes, I did. I always, when you work hard and when they see your yearly report, they give you a hike. On that point of time, you have an option that you can ask your manager to increase that hike as well, because you have worked. And every company has a parameter of a percentage of the hike that you can get in a year.
And did you have like a particular strategy to negotiate, like a script, or like you do it like with the flow?
That's some emotional manipulation.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
it.
that can work. Everything can work.
Exactly.
Did you increase your salary over the years?
So the more you perform, the more you get paid. So that's how it is.
Okay, so you don't need to negotiate your salary at all?
And it depends. Like we choose a company based on that, right? Like whether we get paid enough or whether we get whether our experience are getting valued. So that's how we apply for the role, right?
So, do you have any negotiation technique that you can give me, like that makes your negotiation easier?
Definitely. So, but you should have the skills, experience, and the ability to approach for a role. right?
Yes, of
So
course.
if you have that, you can negotiate. Say if you don't have all this, there is no point in negotiating for a better salary.
Yeah. Okay, but
So
there is
once
people
when you-
with skills, experience, but they don't know how to sell themselves.
You should choose the right role. Say if you are working as an analyst and if you have kind of experience in project management, you should apply for that kind of role. Then only you'll get valued. Say if you have experience in some other field and you are applying for some other role, and there is no point in asking for better salary and all that, because they expect a similar kind of experience for that particular role, right? So there's no point in applying for another role and asking for a very huge amount of salary. You won't get that.
Great.
This is what my understanding.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. What would be the best Jugaad tips that you could give to a student that want to like reach the same level as you?
Oh, I would say don't go behind everyone that you wanted to be one. Be like them. It's just something that you will have to be on your own. You have your own identity. You have your own thing to give it out to the world. I think that is more than enough. Not follow others. Follow your heart. Follow your passion. That will take you to a longer run.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. Here it's about Jugaad. So, what would be? Give me two Jugaad, like a Jugaad tips for students and a good Jugaad tips for like professional work.
Okay, for students, people who study all the time to get a good percentage, you don't have to do that. You don't have to pressurize your brain. Just love yourself and follow your passion. Study at the same time and just make sure you're having fun. If you don't do that, then later on you're going to realize that you would have had some fun, but
Yeah,
you didn't
Can
do
have
it
a
because
little
you
bit
were
of
studying all the
regrets.
time, right?
yeah, that's a good one. Fantastic. And for someone who wants to be like to become a good professional,
Just manipulate well. That's what businessmen do.
why not? Why not? What would be the best advice you could give, like to a young person that would like to go in the same field as you?
Well, first you need to understand one thing. Is it your true calling? Are you interested in it? If it excites you, go ahead, pursue a career in that.
Great. Yeah, you have to like what you do.
Absolutely,
basically.
absolutely. Otherwise, you will lead a very uh, regretful life.
Do you know about Jugaad?
What is that?
Like it's how you solve like big
Oh,
problems.
Jugaad. We Indians are quite famous for that. Jugaad is, quick fix solution is, how you define Jugaad as any problem, irrespective of the degree. Um, how quickly can you solve it, and how cheap can you solve it?
So, what would be your best Jugaad for a student, for example? Like, for
Basis-
example,
Basis the problem statement.
problem for student usually is that they are missing a bit of money. So it would be like
Oh, there
best
are
Jugaad to save money as a student.
There are a lot of freelance jobs, part-time jobs that they can take up, after, evening, after the college. You need to be an opportunist. If you think there are opportunities, there are opportunities. You just have to go with that mindset, a very positive mindset.
What would be the best Jugaad tips you could give to a student?
I'll say keep trying, because maybe like once or twice you might fail, but if you keep trying, you'll get it. That's what I want to tell.
Okay, but sometimes people try again and again, but they don't change the sauce, It's always the same and they are just repeating the same mistakes.
Know the role what you're applying for and prepare accordingly. Say if you don't have enough skills and experience for the role what you're applying, there is no point in giving interview. There is no point in applying for that. Know your skills, know your ability, and apply for the role which match your skills, ability, experience, educational qualification. Then you can crack the interview easily. Then you invest the time to learn things or what demands that role. I mean, like every role demands set of skills and ability, right? You build accordingly. Then you can grow. It's what I feel.
Makes a lot of
This
sense.
is my understanding.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
my
yeah. That's why I
experience.
interview a lot of people. So like that, we can have like different point of views, and that's what is beautiful about like the society. Last question: what is the first purchase you did that makes you feel successful?
So
That you did.
the first person I still remember, I bought clothes. Obviously, dress is my thing. I love shopping. The first thing that I bought was a expensive H&M shirt. Yeah,
Okay,
that was it.
great. And you felt better after
Yes. It's my own money, and I can now buy whatever that I want.
your
that's
money,
how
your
that-
choice.
yes.
And what is the first purchase you did in your life that makes you feel successful?
Successful is a very subjective,
Exactly.
term.
That's why it's a very open question.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to define success per se. But I think I'm still striving. Cannot define success. It's a new day. Every day you wake up, it's a new day. You define your objectives for that day. You go after it, you chase, and at the end of the day, you review it. If you have ticked all the right boxes, then it's been a successful day.
Great. Yeah, fantastic. Did you had like one purchase in your life that make you feel successful for you or for someone else?
One purchase. I wanted to buy a bungalow.
A bungalow?
Yes, a bungalow for my parents.
Okay, nice.
Once I
very
buy a
nice.
bungalow for my parents, that is going to make me feel like that I'm successful.
Yeah, they would be really proud of you, I think.
Exactly.
Great. What is the first purchase you did that makes you feel successful?
I mean, like be very genuine, be very sincere. Don't carry any grudge or something. Approach very genuinely. You'll get everything what you want in life. It's what I believe. I mean, like this is my experience.
Yeah, that's great.
Don't carry any grudge. Forcefully hate somebody or
Yeah, don't push down people.
Yeah. Don't push down people. I mean, like be good to everybody.
No, say no to drugs, guys.
Be good to everyone. Like good things will happen.
Yeah, exactly. So like that, you have good karma.